Good morning from Hartselle, Colorado. Slept pretty well last night. Not amazing, but not bad. Had a good dinner last night. Then I actually had a great breakfast burrito this morning. The Highline Cafe side, they actually try to do as much from scratch as they can. Nothing out of a bag or a can if they can help it. So your gravy, your biscuits, your hash browns, all made from scratch there. It's actually pretty good. Today I'm gonna head down to Salida. That's the end of US Section 4 for me, my 5th section overall. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when I get there. There's a US Forest site south of there en route about 15 miles-ish out of Salida that I kind of want to go to, but I don't have that much of a game plan yet for this next section that goes from Salida, Colorado to Grants, New Mexico. It's got the most climbing out of all the sections. So right now my head's kind of saying, stay in Salida for the night, sit down, look at your maps and kind of game plan at least the next 3 or 4 days so you know how you kind of want to approach this. But I don't know, I got time to think about it because I got 46 miles to get to Salida. It should be a pretty chill little ride. It should be nice. It looks like there might be rain this afternoon, but hopefully we can get there before any of that happens. So come along, let's see what we get into today. We should have a decent amount of climbs and we should have some pretty scenery. And leaving Hartselle, you ride on Highway 9 for like a mile, then turn up on the gravel, and this road is just full of washboard. I lost track of how much washboard there was after like 9-11 miles. And now we're done with that and we have a headwind. So time to just say, it's as fast as we're going. Made it over the big climb of the day. It's not a pass or anything, but it's 4.6 miles, and the last mile and a half are very steep. But we get to the top here. We're still in Fremont County, but we'll be, once I take a few more steps this way, we are now in Chaffee County, Chaffee. Somebody tell me how to pronounce that one. But we've got about 12 miles to get to Salida, Colorado. We've got about 300 feet more vert to do and over 3,000 feet of decline to go down. So this should go by pretty quick. I'm gonna stop yapping my gums here and get going because it's thundering and the afternoon storms are coming. So quick water break, down the mountain we go. raining, we're descending, and we ain't stopping. We're getting to Salida. Dry or wet, we're going. Well, y'all, made it to Salida. I sent it down that mountain. I was not reckless. I didn't take any unnecessary risks. Again, the mantra's been play it safe, live to ride another day. But I scurried down that mountain, and it is just now starting to really come down here in Salida, and I stayed dry. So it was worth it. I actually ended up getting a room here tonight. All in all today, I did 48.63 miles with a total of 2,431 feet of gain. So by all intents and purposes of the Great Divide, this adventure I've been on, not a hard day, kind of like an average day, a little bit lower on the climbing, but still a challenge. Overall, good day of riding. I'm happy to be here. Being in Salida now means that we are done US Section 4 from Rawlins, Wyoming to Salida, Colorado, which means we have now done 5 of the 7 sections. Canada, US 1, US 2, US 3, US 4. We only got 2 sections left, less than 1,000 miles. I can't believe I'm here. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna take the time this evening, this extra time that I have since I got into town here about 3:30, to sit down, go over this next route that goes from Salida, Colorado to Grants, New Mexico. It's got the most climbing of all the sections, over 38,000 feet of climbing. That's elevation gain. So I'm gonna sit down and kind of game plan. I know Del Norte is kind of our next big town. I think that's 3 days for me to get there, but I need to kind of figure out where do I want to camp? What do I want to do after I leave Del Norte? I usually like to kind of, in my brain, not think 1 day ahead, but think 3 days ahead. But anyways, I've rambled enough. I'll catch you guys in the morning. If you're enjoying the series, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and give me a subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and give the video a like. Throw a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the videos. Let me know what you think of the route. Let me know what you think about spaghetti. I don't care. Throw me a comment. And I'll catch you all in the morning. Oh, good morning. I definitely needed another night in a bed, more than I realized. When I got to Hartselle 2 days ago, I realized that while I had a rest day in Silverthorne, I probably needed more like 48 hours instead of 24 hours. So I'm glad I slept in bed last night. Today, we start section 5 from Salida, Colorado to Grants, New Mexico. We're gonna see how this goes. There's a lot of climbing in this section. It's gonna take me about 3 days, I think, to get to Del Norte. There's not that much climbing over the next 3 days. Well, I mean, there is, but after that, it's really when it ramps up. So I'm gonna get going here with an early start and get headed towards Sargent's. Before we get to Sargent's though today, I gotta climb up over Marshall Pass. It's peaks at 10,842 feet. Here it's a pretty doable climb, except for the end gets a little steep. So I'm gonna go do that, get over it, get down it, get to Sargent's, see how I feel, and then I'll make a call whether we stay at Sargent's or we continue on. So come along with me. We're gonna get going here and see what the day brings. Rode the road up Poncha Pass, about 4 miles, then turned on here to gravel, Marshall Pass. Got about another, I don't know, 12, 14 miles to the top. about 3.5 miles to the top of Marshall Pass. We're almost there, just taking a quick moment to catch my breath. Definitely feel that we're going up in elevation. Oh, and that same wild U.S. Air Force carrier plane, big cargo plane that we saw go through the mountains there as we climbed up out of Radium. Well, another one just flew over me, enough that if it was any lower, I probably could have touched it. Well, not really. All right, y'all. That's the sign right there. Just crested Marshall Pass. The official elevation is 10,842 feet. My bike computer's reading 10,858 feet above sea level. About 25.5 miles into the day, we've already climbed 3,680 feet. Oh, I'm feeling it, y'all. Like 3.5% grade most of the way, but as you could tell from what you saw, it's bumpy. It's got some big rocks occasionally that you got to go around, stuff like that. Take a lunch break. I don't know how long until I feel like I'm ready to get up and get going, and skirt on down to Sargent's. Sargent's, I don't know how far it is from here. I want to say it's like 15 miles, maybe 20. Mostly downhill. With a little upticks here and there, and then we'll get down there, see how we feel, and either we'll pop a squat there and camp, or we'll carry on to what looks like I found on the map just south of Doyleville. Looks like a spot. We'll see, but for now, time to get some of that sweet tuna and peanut butter in me. Not together, savory first. Hey y'all, made to Sargent's, Colorado, actually outside the Tomichi trading post. This is where most people tend to camp when they are coming out of Salida. It's about 42 miles from Salida. I don't know how much gain, something around, well, we did Marshall Pass, and Marshall Pass was our only gain, so it's around 3,700 feet to get here. I'm feeling okay. I would like to go down to Doyleville, go south of there where I think I can camp. So I think I'm just gonna grab a quick cold drink here, see what this storm's gonna do, and then if it's gonna pass over here in the next 30-40 minutes, I may just continue on down to Doyleville, where I'm hoping to camp tonight. Storm? What storm? Oh, you mean that one? Yeah, we beat it. All right, y'all, just made camp for the night, got the tent and sleep system all set up. Now it's just time for some dinner. Today's ride was okay. It was good. Marshall Pass was long, and it was smooth. It was hard packed, but it wasn't smooth. It was bumpy. I think that coupled with the amount of elevation gain we were getting going over 10,000 feet above sea level. It just made things harder, which is to be expected. I ended up riding 55.95 miles and 3,770 feet of gain. So nothing too crazy. Hoping to be in Del Norte in about 2 days, and it looks like after Del Norte is immediately is Indian Pass, which is our highest peak that we're going to hit on this route. It looks like it really ramps up after Del Norte. So just trying to get my mind set for that, telling myself that it doesn't matter how hard it gets, I'll go the speed I can go, take my time and get up it. I don't feel too steadfast in my plans of how many miles I want to get each day after I leave Del Norte. If you have to do 40 because it's been just a ridiculously hard day of climbing, then that's what I'm going to have to do. So if you enjoyed today's ride or any of the other rides or any of the videos or anything in this series, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It means a ton. Not really sure what it's going to do for me, but it at least tells me that people are enjoying what I'm putting out there and I'm not just putting things out into the ether. Well, you guys have a good night, good day, whatever time it is. I'm going to get some rest, and I will catch you all in the morning.